All right, y'all, man. I want to welcome everybody to Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Look, this is season 9. Yes, season 9. We're on episode 3. This is Anonymously Speaking. Man, look, this is where we take different stories, different scenarios, different topics, and basically we break them down throughout the show. Queen B, my co-host, she comes into the box. She basically tells us about this anonymous person and their story, and we just break it down. Man, it's crazy because the last two stories that we had, oh my goodness, it was crazy. But if y'all missed it, y'all can go check out their YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel, Dear Cupid with a Q. I'm telling you, you'll find it. It's amazing. Look, if you don't know your love language, like I can see that love language quiz, you can take that love language test, and you can learn your love language. You don't know your love language, might as well take it, right? You want people to love you the right way, right? So this I want you to do. Send me a hi. I seen the love language quiz. It'll take about 5 minutes. Go with your first mind, then with your second mind. Also, if you don't know those love languages, it's act of service, receiving gifts, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation. Look at that. Boom. There we go. Also, man, make sure y'all hit me with that fade. Make sure y'all check out that YouTube channel. And we about to get into the show real quick here. But yeah, so bringing up to the platform, we got the wonderful, the lovely, the amazing, my number one, my best friend, Queen B Vibes. Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. All right.
What's up, everybody? It never gets old. I don't know why, but every time I get ready to come in the box, I get a couple of nerves, and I don't
Why are
know
you getting
why.
nervous for? What you nervous for? We've been
Well,
doing
for
this
one,
too
it look like
long.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, you are.
See what I'm talking about?
Oh, you good now. You good now. You good.
Hey, Buttercup, A1, day one.
There we go. Hey, y'all like my new glasses?
He got his glasses. They nice. They nice. They nice.
All right. So, Queen B, you already know what it is. Let the people know what you got going, what you do, all that wonderful stuff. Go ahead and let the people know.
So my head about to spin 360 because I'm lagging.
You good. You good. You good now.
Okay, it look like I'm lagging on my end. I don't like it. But anyway, hey everybody, I'm Queen B Vast tuning in here again for Dear Cupid every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time here only on the
Lagging.
Tag app. I normally don't stream, but you can catch me here in Cupid streams when he's live in the box, in the comments, maybe in and out, holding down the hearts. But when you do catch me, just catch a fat.
Yeah, you definitely lagging.
See, I'm gonna go out and come back because I can't do
All
that.
right.
I can't do that.
All right. So while she's taking her technical difficulties to another phone or whatever. Also, if you would like to be on the show, all you got to do is get with Queen B Vibes. She's the person that's gonna talk to you about how the show goes. You like to be anonymous. You like to get in the box and tell your story. You can do that too. You're welcome. Also, you would like to give your input on certain things. You are welcome to chime in. You're welcome to let us know if you want to be a part of the show. So all you gotta do is get with Queen B Vibes and she'll let me know, hey, we got a guest this week. We're gonna put them on the show. Let's have a good time because it's all good energy, good positive. And also, if you have anything going on in your stream, all you gotta do is let me know. I do promote. This is what the platform is for. So if you have anything that's going on in your life, you have a show, you have a contest, you have stuff like that going on, all you gotta do is let me know and I will advertise this. It is what it is. It's all good energy, good vibes, good positivity. So, all right, we bring it back, Queen B, up to the bottom. Welcome back.
Hello.
So, Queen B, tell them people.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
to start over. All right. So, if y'all didn't do so, man, make sure I hit Queen B with a fade. Make sure I hit me with a fade if y'all haven't done so already. Look, it's all good energy, good vibes, man. Look, if y'all missed, like I said, if y'all missed those first two episodes of Dear Cupid for this season, season 9, anonymously speaking, man, you missed the show.
Yeah, you
For
gotta
sure,
go
definitely.
watch it. Go watch it.
Make sure y'all go check that out. On look, it's on YouTube. Dear Cupid with a Q. All you gotta do is type it in. You gonna see my face. I'm telling you. But but this is basically how the show goes. So Queen B, go ahead and start what you gotta do. Let's get it.
All right, all right, all right. So we about to get into our first story, okay? Again, people in the comments, go ahead, get active. Give us your 2 cents, your thoughts on the story. Where do you think something went wrong? Any advice you want to give this person? Everything's on the table. Okay, all I ask is that you keep everything respectful up in here. Okay? Because the reds in here, we will boot you. Just letting you know. Okay? All right, here we go. So, dear Cupid, me and my boyfriend David have been together for going on a year. So far, everything has been perfect between us, and I couldn't have asked for a better man. One night, we went to the movies and then out to dinner. At dinner, he wanted to talk about taking our relationship to another level. I looked at him confused because I was hoping we weren't going to talk about marriage. Mainly because we've only been together for a year, so it would be too soon for proposals. I asked him what he would consider being the next level in our relationship. He suggested that we move in together. I
Mhm.
quickly told him no and that it was too soon for a big decision like this. I told him that it would be best that we continue our relationship the way that it is and that we can revisit this conversation in another year or so. As disappointed as he seemed, he understood my concerns and apologized for bringing it up. Over the next few weeks, he started showering me with expensive gifts and taking me to fancy restaurants. I started to believe that the only reason he was doing this was to sway me into agreeing to move in together. When I decided to ask him why was he spoiling me so tremendously, he said that he only wanted to show how much I mean to him. As sweet as that sounds, it was still a bit unsettling to know that this drastic change in behavior happens right after I turned him down the idea of us living together. But still, I brushed it off. One day, his cousin calls me and tells me about a surprise party she is throwing for David. She asked if I could help her plan and set it up, and I agreed to help. The night of the party, David and I managed to have a good time without any concerns. But I noticed one girl who could not stop staring at me and David. I approached the girl outside and I straight up asked her why has she been staring at me and David all night. She then begins to ask how was I enjoying my life with him? I told her it was none of her business and she started to laugh. I calmly asked her to leave because at this point she was acting weird. Next thing you know, she picks up her purse and tells me, "You seem like a strong one. Be careful. I would hate to see you fall victim to his abandonment issues." As she begins to walk away, I couldn't help but to think what the heck she meant by that. I go back inside and David's cousin pulls me to the side and asks me why was I talking to David's ex. I told her that I didn't know that was his ex and I told her to leave. His cousin said that it was a good thing that I made her leave and that she was crazy. One day at work, David called me and asked me have I seen his wallet. I told him that he left it in my house and I told him that he can go to get it and get the spare key from under the brick in front of the yard. When I got home, I went to my room to change clothes and I see two big totes in my closet filled with his things. After that, everything his ex said started to make sense. Anonymously speaking, should I be concerned about him bringing his things to my house without my permission?
Man, look. what kind of what kind of story? Okay. Hey,
Jaeger said, "Run."
it's okay.
Ugh. Ooh-wee.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with getting married early. Nothing wrong with that. If you really love that person, and we're gonna dissect it from the beginning.
Okay.
Um,
All right, let's start. I wanna, if you don't mind, how
okay, go
about
ahead.
we
Go.
start with how serious abandonment issues can be?
I've had it. I'm a Look, let me tell you something. Me growing up, I had that. I, it's my thing. Like I had abandonment issues, but I worked through
Mm,
that.
that's good you worked through it. I mean, depending on how severe that abandonment issue, like what caused it, people they do have tough times letting go of something that's good because they risk of
Mm,
risk of them losing it. So they do literally everything in their power just to make sure that you don't leave. They overcompensate for stuff too, and then normally they think, oh, I did something wrong.
mm,
Now, I haven't experienced it myself. I know stories of others that have, but it can turn into obsession. I don't want to say that the person doesn't mean well, but they've been struggling internally. But being on the opposite end, this is just my personal opinion. You may want to take heed to the signs.
mm.
It might end up turning volatile, and then you have to be careful how you talk to these people too.
Yeah. Abandonment issues can turn into what if you do certain things where it doesn't pertain to them most of the time, that you just want space. They're already in your area already, and you kind of neglect that time with them. Like, for example, I love when people are around me, but I hate when people go. But I had to realize that they do have to do things on their own. Like I'm I'm a true fact behind it. Like I'm just saying. But everybody go through their own things. Like me growing up, my dad used to say always that he was coming to pick me up or doing something like that, but he just never came. I felt abandoned. I felt not loved, or things like that. But that's where you had to have that closure with that person, or find out what's the cause of the abandonment. Yeah, he did disregard her. Like we gonna get there. We gonna get there. But
Yeah, we gonna
we
get.
breaking down.
I
We're
love
breaking down.
participation.
Yeah, we breaking down the cause and what's behind being abandoned, like abandonment. Yeah. But yeah.
Hmm. Okay,
So
so where we at? So together for almost a year, and he wants to move in. I agree with you. I don't think it's nothing wrong with people wanting to move in together or take another step into their relationship, but in it, within a year. But at the same time, this is her decision. She's
mhm.
saying that she's uncomfortable with it. So I'm actually happy that she voiced it.
Yeah. Because you never know what that person might be. They like their space. You don't want to be too much. Like some people don't do that. Some people don't. Some people do. Some people want their space. Some people like to be clingy and under each other and figure out how that person lives and want to be around each other. So
Hmm.
it's a give or take with the two people. Like I have no problem. Like I would love to stay with somebody, but I would love to have my own space as well.
Hmm.
Um, if you're dating, you don't have to move. Like when you're dating someone, like that's dating. Like
Hmm.
you're still getting a feel for, talking to different people. If you're kind of, trying to weigh your options out to see which one do you really care for. And if you want to be serious, that's when that relationship talk come in. And moving in, you have to be respectful of that person's privacy. You have to think that, okay, what if this person have kids? What if this person, have something that they're dealing with mentally, that they just, don't want that extra baggage to be close to them at that time. They just want to have that space. So you gotta look at all the factors that go along with why she would not want him to be around. Because like I guess she saw a red flag in him. Never know. Like, like he probably did some things that, hey, I don't want you to move in right now. We trying to see what's going on. But like most of us wouldn't mind moving in with somebody. Most of us, like if we really care about somebody, we really want to be with somebody, we'll move in. But sometimes it's just take it slow. And so they moved in. He wanted to move in after a year, correct?
It was almost a year. She said together for going on a year.
Mm.
I would want to know how long they dated each other, or if they even dated. Some people just meet somebody, and after one meeting, then they be like, okay, depending on how strong their connection is, they just end up saying, okay, we're in a relationship. But for me, I don't know about that whole moving in thing only 1 year, because for the simple fact I have a child. And
Yeah,
that's a big step. When you're at home, that's your space where you can be yourself, where you're comfortable at, because it's you. This is your sanctuary. So letting somebody else in, that is a big step. I don't know how I would feel about that after just 1 year. I mean, our relationship can definitely be strong. That's perfectly good. But to me, that is still considered a big step for the simple fact that I do have a child. I've been there already, played house with somebody who I really connected with pretty well. We had good times and everything. But things ended not so good with us, and then my child felt it, and I can't have something like that happen again. So I'm real choosy about who I let into my life, as opposed, even when it comes down to my household, because we share this space. This is our home. We're
yeah.
comfortable here. We do what we want.
All right. If y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is anonymously speaking. Man, we're talking about a relationship. Basically, someone was dating someone for approximately almost a year, wants to move in. Um, and we're just trying to break it down on the red flags and what was the cause of, yeah, the abandonment.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all hit Jaeger with the fade, because Jaeger might have a story that we can also talk about too, because he has a lot of stories. Um,
Shoot, go ahead
so
to my
Jaeger,
bio and hit that
yeah, Jaeger,
Instagram
go ahead and do,
outline. Shoot me
yeah,
something.
yeah, go ahead and anonymously, send that to Queen B.
Yeah,
Um,
anonymous.
anonymously speaking. So, like I said, this is anonymously speaking. This is the new season, season 9. We're on episode 3 tonight. Make sure y'all check out the episodes 1 and 2 on YouTube. Dear Cupid with a Q. I'm telling you, you'll find it, you'll enjoy it. They got other shows on there as well, from love languages to zodiacs to just topics all around. So if you think we
Mm-hmm.
missed a topic, man, go ahead and let us know. We'll do it for another season. You'd like to be a part of the show, let Queen B know. But we're finna get back into this show. So Queen
Mm-hmm.
B,
All right, next up, these expensive gifts and fancy restaurants.
look, I don't know
Is
about
that a
all that.
red flag or no?
I wouldn't say a red flag. Like if he like to treat his woman, he like to treat his woman. Like, it, I don't see the red flag in treating her. But was it like just spur of the moment, or he just never did it before? Was he doing this before, or then all
I,
of a sudden?
I mean, the way she made it sound is like it wasn't like that. She made it seem like these pastries, it was extravagant, like fancy restaurants, expensive gifts. Just, and then she said that what did she say? It was just weird how after she declined the whole idea of them moving in together, that's when this change in behavior just started happening. So apparently she wasn't used to the whole fancy restaurant expensive gift thing. It was out of nowhere. She was in the making. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So in this case, I think it is a red flag. I
Yeah,
think it is. I think that's probably the second one. For her, it's the second one to me, because she
yeah.
got the first time he was starting about talking about moving together. They only been together for a year, and then here
Mm,
go these fancy gifts only just to show how much she means to him. That's what he said. That to
yeah.
me says like, oh yeah, that's the abandonment issue kicking in. He definitely don't want you to leave. He
Now that would be I would say more of a flag of bribe, or just trying to force her to say, okay, since he's doing all this, I think it would be nice for him to move in. It's just like
thank you, Sasha.
Sasha
Groom.
grooming. So basically, just suckering her up or buttering her up. That's a little,
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to know what gifts he got her.
yeah.
That
I'm
is
trying.
so damn extravagant. Some Balenciaga. I don't even know how much those cost. They extravagant to me because I don't think I can afford them. Well,
He didn't win to the savings.
you not the savings account.
He got the check-ins and the savings. He said it didn't take, and that is a sign of narcissist. Yes,
Mm,
yes, it's definitely like that's definitely a sign of narcissist. Oh God, yeah, we don't even want to get into that
yeah,
one.
I'm starting to really tell her run for it. Run. Okay, let's get into this party.
Yeah, do the party. I want to talk about the party anyway. That's the one I
Let's
want to
get
talk
into
about.
this party. Who invited that ex?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where she come
What?
from. How she was at the party? Did she just magically appear? Like was she like a just a pop in moment type thing? Because how you just come up to
Man, to the
somebody's
girl who
party?
gave me this story, you left out that very important detail. Because if it was only you and the cousin planning and putting it together, which one of y'all invited the girl? It had to be a mutual friend, or either she really that nosy, or she that crazy, like the cousin said.
She
Because where
was
she come from?
she was she was in a disguise.
Whole disguise. Well, the disguise didn't
She
work
had a
because old girl caught her up just staring, like her peripheral vision was on point.
she had a hat on. So,
Right. A hat. A hat.
appreciate that
That's
fact.
what.
Yeah, she had a hat. So she couldn't see that at first, but when you start talking to her, she took the hat off. Yeah, girl, be careful.
Yeah, but that's concerning though, because okay, we don't know how she got there. I think
Yeah,
we made that conclusion. We don't know how the ex got there, but you decided to take amongst yourself to go see why she was staring at y'all. Okay,
yeah.
I get it, because I don't like it when people stare at me for a certain amount of time. That's
And somebody
petty and
really
nasty.
gazing at you like,
Yes, and me and my man at that. So this starting to be real weird. It's real weird. So let me go ahead and try to nip this in the butt. The girl trying to ask her business. How is your life with him?
mm,
Why are
you
you
deep
asking these
diving.
questions?
You deep diving. You sound like you my shrink or something. How your life going? Everything good? You need to go sit on the chair. You my shrink. Like you my psychiatrist, god dog it. What's going on?
You a little nosy asking me what's going on with me and my man. I don't think that's none of your business. But yeah, it definitely got weird. And then she just drops a bomb on her saying the whole abandonment issue thing.
Yeah,
I
you
really
be
want to know
careful with
what
that.
was her purpose of doing
Maybe
it.
because she had the experience of the abandonment issue and she wanted to let her know.
Well, that's a funny way to let her know. You come up, you pull up to the ex party. Don't even let me know who you is. You just staring at us. Weird stuff. That's a funny
Hey,
way to do that. Is she really concerned or trying to warn her? Or is she a woman scorn?
look, that's that get out moment.
See?
Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. And that's a paper cup. A plastic cup, my bad.
Look, hold on. I ain't got one of them. I ain't got one of them cups. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
how
I'm
it
just
felt.
joking.
Like I guess, she wanted to let her, wanted to know how everything was going. I guess she's been looking at her from afar and guess that she was probably going through the same thing with her previous ex, and but that was a wrong thing to do, to show up at a party like that and mention something like that and get it like to somebody's business. But I guess she wanted to warn him a little bit. I mean, warn her a little bit.
Again, a funny way to warn somebody. Laughing. Laughing. Come on now. Like, she crazy too. They probably two in the same. Look here, if it ain't something being plotted going on, I ain't got a clue. Maybe he running from her.
Maybe, maybe that's one of them stories you're gonna have to really just go back and forth with. We need to know more. Whoever that story, we need to
Yes.
know more.
Yes, we missing details. Okay, what's next? The cousin knew who she was.
The cousin knew.
The cousin knew who she was. I feel like the cousin dropped the ball.
Mhm.
Cause who you fooling?
The cousin must have invited her. The cousin had to invite her.
Yeah, how'd you know I was just talking to her? Like, did you just go find me and just come up? I don't know. The whole family seemed weird at this point.
Talking about why are you talking to his ex? Huh?
I would
I
have
ain't know
asked her
that.
how she got here.
Like for real, who invited her? Because this supposed to have been a closed function.
Invite only.
For real.
BYOB. Let me shut up. I don't know. All of that was suspicious to me. That was another flag. Okay, let's get into the next day when she was at work. My
Yeah,
thing is, if you had these concerns, why would you give this man access to your house?
bruh. You already was no okay. You was just warned by his ex to say, please be careful of his abandonment issues. And then all of a sudden then he just finished saying that he wanted to come to your house. He wanted to move in and all that. Come on now. What hold on. What he said he left? He left what?
His wallet.
He left his wallet.
I ain't even thinking that. He said he left his wallet. She told him that she left it in his house. He called her and asked her had she seen it.
Oh wow.
And
It
she
was a
told him
setup.
that he left it
It was
over
a
there. That was
setup.
planned.
It
That
was
was
a
planned.
setup. That was a plan.
He planted the seed. Who you fooling? He was
And then And then listen to this. What what she said next? Go and get the key,
under the
the
brick in the
the
front yard.
spare key. Man, get out of here.
Want to bet he knew exactly where that key was?
Oh yeah, he did. He knew exactly where it was. What you mean? Like what? Okay, so this what she should have did. At least took a break from her job and said, or hold on, I'm gonna come meet you at the house, or I'll bring you your wallet when I get off from work. Something like that. Don't no, come on now. Don't be sucker for a sucker.
Too late for that. Maybe
Don't
she
be
was
sucker.
doing all this because she wanted to get him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm.
Maybe because she really, really liked him. Like, I mean, she said everything was perfect between them and everything. Maybe she just wanted she brushed it off. Literally, she didn't want to believe it. That's what it was. But you literally had all of these signs.
Man, so if somebody will give you a warning and say this person is a narcissist, be careful. So you ain't gonna look and make sure like nothing's going on. You ain't gonna see the sign.
She had plenty of them. She had enough of them. I'm with everybody else. She need to run and don't look back. And then she come home with two big totes of his stuff in her closet.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you something. So let me tell you one of the story.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so me and my ex was together, I want to say a few months.
Hmm.
But she let me come over and spend the night and stuff like that. I left my toothbrush one time. I'm like, no, I might as well. I might as well leave my toothbrush. She was like, yeah, you go ahead and bring you some clothes too. Not the kind of type of story we talk about, but she told me I could do it. See, when someone invites you and tells you yes, then do it. Don't force yourself in there.
Well, I mean, technically, he ain't forced. He gave her the okay.
Wait, what? No, he forced his way. I'm sorry. He brought his bags. He brought
She
his
let
bag
him in.
to get his wallet, not to bring bags.
You need permission first. Don't just do what you want to do. Okay,
You
fine.
got permission to get your wallet, not to bring bags.
But my thing
That's
is, she
that's like
saw
going
the
to the
signs,
that's
though.
that's like going to the store and say I'm just going to get one thing and come out there with
Come out with
10.
the whole stove. But she saw the signs. I can't get over that. The red flags was there.
You know, some people don't see flags.
Or they
They just
ignore them.
they just see opportunities and could change.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't help but to think that she should have just said no at the expensive gift part. That was
Yeah.
conversation. Okay, that was a simple little fix, but at least she stood her ground. Sasha, I cannot with you,
I'm
man.
just saying. But look, if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. This is season 9, episode 3 of anonymously speaking. We take stories from different people that, just throw us some stories. If you have anything that you want us to talk about, you have a situation that's going on, you just want to be anonymous. Send it to Queen B. Queen B gonna dissect it. She gonna write it down. She gonna do all that good stuff. And we gonna talk about it on the show. It could be funny. It could be serious. We just gonna basically dissect the whole thing because man, some of these stories we done heard already. This is the third one.
I mean, we had a couple crazy stories. This one, I mean, ooh, I don't know where I would put this one on our scale on our weird what a meter, whatever you
I
want to
think
call
the
it.
first one was the worst though.
Yeah, that one was wild. It was. The second one, yeah, the other one that came in second place. This one is definitely a third. I'm gonna say that,
Yeah.
but okay. Overall, what's your take? Should she be concerned?
Definitely, most definitely. Be concerned. Drop everything. Hold on, I'm gonna hit that mug on Friday. Drop everything. Come quick. Craig's in trouble.
Double, yes,
I'm just saying, get up out of there. Look, because at the end of the day, to be real serious, at the end of the day, someone that does this and continue to like basically give you the signs, he basically wanted to move in quick, fast. He's doing things to butter you up and sucker you up to just basically just get your approval. Also, then after that, making up an excuse to come into your house to actually force his way into living together with you, that's a problem. I understand nothing's wrong with wanting to live together, but when one person says no, the other person has to understand that that is a boundary, that is someone's privacy. You're not supposed to bombard someone's peace. And that's the only way they'll be able to get peace is because they have their own, you have your own. So separate yourself. I'm
mm-hmm.
like, see where things go before you want to make a drastic move like that. And with him being abandoned like that, you never know what was the cause of it. So he has to go and sit down and talk with her or talk to a shrink or somebody to basically get that type of closure that he needs to go further in life. Because if he's steady being like this, he would
Mm-hmm.
never find the right person.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. I feel like that this would be the perfect time for you to get out of there, only for the simple fact it just started with clothes. Don't let it
Oh
get
yeah.
any further than that. That it's an early sign. You have just enough time to, you know, get out of there and leave the situation alone. Because the worst thing that can happen, it could be dangerous for you and your family, possibly. Like don't take it lightly because you
Hmm.
already had a crazy woman showing up at his party. She gave you the warning signs. Your first warning sign was him wanting to move in so quick, and you know that's something that you weren't comfortable with, and you did stand your ground and say no, which is good. Your second sign, the change in behavior and the extravagant gifts and things, that's the overcompensation. Trying to do the most to get you to stay and say, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and move in. He's showing it. And then the whole party, that should have been done deal. And at that point, I'm kind of mad that you allowed him to go ahead and take that spare key and go in your house. When that's the one place where you didn't want him staying permanently. I feel like you should have waited at least. I mean, maybe he probably needed it that fast, but if you could put two and two together, he planted that seed. He planted that seed.
I'm gonna just say, if you needed your wallet, I could have sent you some cash.
You irritate me so bad, but
Like for real. Like, what did you really need out of your wallet? Because most of the time, you got your ID on you have your ID on your phone. You have most of your cards on your phone. And if you need some cash, I could have just, you could have met me somewhere, or depending on where our job is located, and think about stuff like that. Like, don't just jump to, hey, go to the house, got a spare key, go inside, get your wallet.
the spare key. I can't help but to think Sasha right. That man probably made a whole copy of it. Depending how long you was at
Oh,
work. What? She just said he
oh,
could have made a spare copy. I
he
don't even
he
know.
man, he just made a spare copy. He done made about 30 of them just in case you say you give me my key back. Okay.
But think about it like this: would that have really have stopped him from going in there? Because people like that, they find ways. What if he went through a window,
Bruh.
gone through the attic or something?
That and then that
Pick the
can
key.
turn okay, that can turn into okay, so we got abandonment, narcissist, and now stalker.
Mm-hmm. It's all bad girl run.
So yeah, you
If you don't
have
have
the
somebody
whole
with
nine
you,
yards because you never know how bad the situation can turn into. Because
mm,
he didn't gave you diamonds and pearls basically, and you didn't shot him down, and he trying to find his way in. So I ain't going nowhere.
or out of curiosity for the ladies in the comments, if you were dealing with somebody like that and he gave you all those expensive gifts, would y'all keep the gifts or give them back? I just,
Oh, okay.
would you give them back? Pretty, you giving them back or you keeping it?
Uh, I'm just saying that's just crazy right there. That's
Throw it away. I would have sold it.
it's the sold it.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, why not make a profit? I mean, I don't want to keep it. And I know, I mean, why not get a profit off of it? I'll sell somebody this stuff. Sure. Expensive gifts. Yeah, let me get a little profit off of that. But yeah, girl, just go. Yes, sell it. Y'all, you not like this bag? It's time now, it's one of a kind, you know? Be out there like they be on the south side of Chicago. CDs, DVDs. Shut up.
Wow. I got this knock on. I got this real purse right here. Well,
It's real. I'm never just playing with y'all, but okay. A fatal attraction. Yeah.
basically, that's what it is.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I wish you the
My
best
full
with
just
everything.
yeah,
Seriously.
get out of it.
That's something they say out here in Chicago. I don't know if they do that anywhere else around here, but that's how they.
What loose squares? What's
Yeah,
that?
they be like loose goods, cigarettes, basically.
Oh,
That's something.
oh, nah, they
Yeah.
call them Joes out here. We got them Joes. We got them Joes.
Oh, you call them? They call them squares out here.
Yeah, we got them free Joes. We got some Joes for sale. Single Joes.
Ooh, that's
All
a
right.
scary one.
So, man, like I said, man, if y'all just tuning in, man, this is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Look, we do this every Saturday. Make sure you hit me with that fave. Make sure you hit Queen B with that fave. Look, this is season 9, episode 3. If you missed the first 2 episodes, go check out my YouTube. Go subscribe. I'm telling you, subscribe to me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. Make sure y'all subscribe to me. Dear Cupid is just like my name. All you gotta do is type in Dear. You'll find me, Dear Cupid,
With a Q,
with a
not a
Q.
C.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Yeah. So, and also, like I said before, if you do not know your love language, I'll be glad to see the love language quiz. You can take it. Take about 5 minutes. Go with your first mind of your second mind. Understand your love language. Get familiar with it. If you don't know it, look, it's a good chance to take it. I know mine. I love mine. You know what? I need to do mine again because you need to do it every time you come in contact with someone, or you need to, figure out, hey, if somebody new coming to your life, another situation change, you need to take that love language quiz because it'll flip flop. So do it. I'm telling you. So
Look at Sasha. She even know the quote. Look at her. Look at the cues.
no, is with a Q, not a C, because the other person's not me. But
She know.
my name
Okay.
Cupid and I ain't stupid. My name you and I ain't do it. Stop playing with me. But let's go, Queen B. I know we got another one, right? We're gonna toss it up now.
Yeah, we do. So this is the one I was telling you about, but I left a lot of the graphic details out because
Man, go ahead and go. Y'all look. Let me tell you something. So if y'all tune in after the show, it is anonymously spoken where we get to talk about all the juiciness of all the stuff. So y'all make sure y'all tune
yeah,
in
it's gonna
after
be
the
it's gonna
show.
be a part 2 to this one, but I wanted to have it for the show though, just in case other people couldn't stick around. Anyway,
Anonymously speaking, anonymously spoken in the backside. Late night with
okay,
Cupid.
all right, fine, but I'm still reading it anyway. Anyway, this is just a PG version. Dear Cupid, I have been dating this guy Kendrick for about a couple of months.
Well,
He
here we go
works
to
as
Kendrick.
I knew you was gonna say something. I swear. Anyway, I have been dating this guy Kendrick for about a couple months. He works as a fitness coach and he owns his own gym.
Don't tell me you
And
got
I'm
steroids.
wow, wait, Petty. Patty, you threw me off. Hold on. I've been dating this guy named Kendrick for about a couple months. He works as a fitness coach and he owns his own gym. And I'm a shift manager at Target. But the one thing that he doesn't know is that I am a professional dominatrix by night. Being a being a manager at Target does pay the bills, but being surrounded by whips, handcuffs, and ball gags give me thrills. Wait, hold on, y'all. Wait. Not only am I dominatrix for fun, but I am also into BDSM roleplay. The craziest things that you could possibly imagine, I've probably already done it. I really like Kendrick, and we always enjoy learning things about each other. I want to tell him about the things I do for fun, but I'm afraid I will run him off with my crazy obsessions. I decided to test the theory, and I met up with him for lunch. In the middle of our conversation, I was flipping through my phone and found an online quiz to take about BDSM. I asked him if he was interested in taking it. He said that he would take it if I took it. So I did. After we were done, he suggested that we look at each other's results. When I saw his results, I almost screamed. His results basically showed that he's just as big a freak as I am. Anonymously speaking, is this my green light to tell him about my extracurricular activities?
Yes. Yes.
Yo! Yo, see, I say do it ASAP.
We have a wonderful lunch now and dessert. Well, dinner and dessert.
Oh man, yo.
Don't wait, no nothing. I'm like, most of the time, look, let me tell you something. Don't let what interests you stop you from expressing yourself to your partner. Like, you never know. That's why I always tell people, don't always think that your partner will disagree on a situation. Sometimes you got to compromise it. Nothing wrong with trying it. Nothing wrong with knowing what your partner, know about certain things, because it might be something to advance your relationship or spark up a different type of feeling between y'all. I'm like, man, I try some of that stuff too. Shoot,
I
look,
mean,
I like role play. I like, like, I like lingerie, all that good stuff. But we're gonna talk about that later on. We're not gonna do it right now. But yes, I would say definitely let him know at the moment, because y'all took the quiz, y'all took the little test and everything, and everything's a okay.
yeah. I mean, if you feel like you want to go ahead and tell him, I say go ahead and go for it.
Do your thing, do your thing.
Because it seemed like he was pretty open with the idea. He
Hmm.
said, if you take it, then I'll take it.
Yeah,
So
Glow.
enough for just shenanigans, okay?
Yeah, Glow.
uh, but all right, so man, y'all some nasty little suckers.
Look, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with trying something different, especially when someone is different. I'm like, but the crazy thing is, just because you didn't see no signs of him being, yeah, go ahead and, let him know. Look, baby, look, I'm a dom. I like to do little thing, whips and handcuffs, scream, help. You got dog. Sure, you can tie me up any day, got dog. As long as you got my legs free, I'm good.
What if you don't have your legs free?
As long as one of my arms are free, I don't play that.
But would you be willing to go those type of measures? That's the thing. That's the thing I would have thought about. Like, how detailed would you be when you tell somebody that this is the stuff that you're into?
It's a
Like it's
conversation
one thing.
that
Okay.
it's basically a conversation that, even though, okay, they're at a nice dinner and stuff like that, and she wanted to see how he would feel about the quiz, and he was open to it. So why not? He'll be open to the conversation of a possibility of she actually being a dom. Like, that's like me talking about love and say, "You want to take a love language quiz?" Same thing. I'm like, and then all of a sudden we just start talking about love languages. We start talking about opening doors, filling the love tank, and she's like, "Oh my God, like, huh? I did not know a man, you know, would be so openly talking about love all the time. I have no problem with that. That's why you take a chance. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so might as well go ahead and take it and see his reaction."
Okay, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Well, she said she does this stuff for fun. The way she making it seems like this is more like a lifestyle sort of thing for her.
Mm. Yeah, I'm like, she works at Target. Target don't pay that much.
I mean, I want to know. She said she is a shift
Yeah, she don't make that much.
manager. Dang. But it's
She needs
definitely
some
paid
extra
to
money,
look
baby.
great. Do you know how much money these people pay to see dominatrix being tortured and talked down upon and stuff? People actually spill their heart out to people because that's their release. People actually get enjoyment out of that stuff. But you got people that say that stuff is
Hey,
weird.
let me tell you something. I didn't watch some shows where these lawyers and everything be, cheating on their wives and stuff and going to these dominatrix little people and stuff. And they'd be like, slap me and twist my nipples. And okay, we're not going to do into that. But
We're gonna wait till anonymously spoken for that
yeah,
one.
anonymously spoken. Make sure y'all tune in right after the show. But I'm just saying, but everybody has their own niche, something that gets them off or gives them that intense on life. So it's just something that she did on the side, like a little extra, because that's what she liked to do. Like she worked and then she does her dom, her BDSM, however you do it, say it.
Role play, BDSM role play.
Yeah, I like role playing. Shoot, I never went to the BDSM thing, but hey,
I think the dominatrix thing is what she actually does, but I think the like BDSM role play is more
I
like
like look. I like
something
to
that
see
she
a
wants to
woman.
share with somebody else.
I
You
like,
know,
I ain't gonna lie. I've been hit a few times, you know, but
you if you say I ain't gonna lie, I actually entertained the idea the whole time though. I actually found the test myself and I took it.
oh, what?
We're gonna talk about that in anonymously spoken. I'll even share y'all my results. And
Ah, she took it. Oh, I got
if
you. Got to
y'all
send
want it,
me.
I'll send it to you. I'm gonna
Hey,
just hit
you
my
can send me
Instagram and
that.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send me that, man.
You
Send me
want it?
that. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send that to you. If y'all really do want it for real, hit my Instagram or hit me in my inbox and I'll send y'all the test for real. It was actually pretty interesting and it was pretty accurate too. But to answer your question, Miss Ma'am, go ahead and tell them. Feel free to go ahead and let them know that is your green light. If that's something that you really want to share with him because you don't want to hold anything back, I like the idea that you want people to see who you really are. That's a plus because a lot of people put on masks these days. People like to portray something that they're not. And you one of those rare ones that don't want to do that. You seem like an honest individual. He sounds like a fun individual. I think you should just go ahead, take your shot. What you say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Girl, go ahead and
Mhm.
take your shot. Feel free.
Look, I'm
You're,
telling
you're
you,
being you're
look,
being yourself, and I think that's very commendable.
you
There's
have
nothing
to
to be
like
ashamed of.
look. If you like to do what you do, if the person that you with don't understand that's what you like to do, let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you know. Look, I like role play. I look, I like lingerie. Like I don't want no woman to be boring. I want you, I want you to spice it up for me, baby. Look, I like a little season in my food, you
Look
hear me?
at we just gonna go there, boy. Look.
So, like I said, look, y'all just tuning in, man. This is Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you could be a guest, answer relationship and love questions, give insight and tips to better understand love and relationships. Hey, like I said, this is season 9. Man, we did so many seasons. Go check out that YouTube channel, man. Dear Cupid with a Q. Go do that. I need you to go subscribe, like for real, right now. All 160 y'all, subscribe. I need y'all. Thank y'all. She.
Yes, this season
All
has
right.
been very interesting so far. We had some really good stories, and I'm gonna need y'all to keep them coming. Again, go ahead in my bio, hit my Instagram icon. Go ahead and shoot me a message, shoot me a request. If you want to tell a story, you can tell us if it's your story, or you can put it in the third person as if it's somebody else. That's perfectly fine. Whatever your story is, and whoever you are, you will remain anonymous in the show. We will give you our honest feedback. Of course, you can take feedback from anybody else in the comments, of course, but we're doing this just for the interest of you guys. That's why we
Mm.
have this platform. That's why we have the show. That's why we're doing this concept. Go ahead, let us know something that's on your mind. We'll go ahead and speak about it. So again, go ahead and hit me. My Instagram is in the bio. Again, if y'all want this test, I got y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in for the end of the show. We're gonna start anonymously spoken,
I
where
really
we
want
get
to
to
get
talk.
into it so bad because I need to get y'all the details. Cause she left the details.
So yeah, so make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be real juicy. You like your tea hot? It's some hot tea. Yeah.
Pretty said she doing the whipping, so make that money, honey.
Hey, I'm just saying. Look, I like to try something different.
Yo, that stuff pays. Y'all know that stuff pays. Like that pays money. Do you know how many people will actually do that stuff? Normally, I see people who get into these type of things. They work real stressful job. They are normally the ones shouting out all the demands and bossing everybody around, and then that's just their outlet. You know, they like to just find a way to just be subdued or whatever the case may be. Is
I told you, them lawyers. I be looking at the y'all ever seen Suits? Go look at Suits.
I ain't seen Suits, but it was that one episode of Criminal Minds that they
There you
found
go
this
too.
girl, that girl that was killing all these high, man, lawyers
Yep.
and everything, and her dad.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it's just like that. They don't mind all that stuff. I hope
Uh,
you can't be married doing this. Though. I don't know about all that
but
now, but
some like it'd be so weird though. Like they be wanting the women to act like they mommy and stuff like that. I'm
um, yeah, about that.
that that's one of the things.
You're actually closer than you think. I think the term for it was oh yeah, daddy mommy. That's the term for it. Yep,
Who, how, what?
daddy mommy. That's the term for it.
Daddy, mommy?
Yeah, daddy mommies take on a caretaker role in the relationship, being a guy that's much a dominant. Daddy mommies dominate their little treasure submissives with an iron fist and a velvet glove, much cuddly and affectionate on the outside while being as sturdy and hard on the inside.
We gotta save it for anonymously spoken. Anonymously spoken. I can't even
But
say the
how about we
word.
just go ahead and cut to the chase because me and Buttercup is over here ready. We just gotta wait 3 minutes for the thing to go away. We can go ahead and get
Look,
into it.
look. All I'm gonna say is y'all are welcome to hop in the box and we can all talk about it.
Yes, just come on. We ready. We ready.
Yeah.
Do your outro.
All right, man. Look. Like I said, again, if y'all missed the show, make sure y'all tune in on YouTube. It's recorded on YouTube. All the episodes, you past episodes that y'all missed, that y'all didn't get a chance to watch, all on YouTube. Check it out. Hit me with a like, subscribe, comment. Tell me how you think about the show. Well, what you think about the show. Make sure you hit me with that fave. Hit Queen B with the fave. Hit my top three with the fave, actually. My 1, 2, and 3. Hit the top three of the stream, and let's go and have a good time, good energy. If you would like to be a part of the show, let Queen B know. Also, if you have a story, you want to be anonymous, you're welcome. If you would like to be on the box, you can change your voice. You can come up with a backup page. You can do that too. You can tell your story like that. Queen B don't have to always tell a story. You can always come on the show in the black box and do your little thing. Just we just want to have fun and get different little stories, and we can talk about it, have a good time, good positivity. Also, trying to help people get through certain situations. So it's always good energy, good vibes. Also, if you have something that you would like to promote, something that like a show that you want to start up, let me know. Promotions in between the show. You can hop in the box, promote yourself. If you like to perform on the show, you're also welcome. So just tune in with me, Queen B. Will definitely get you right. Look, like I said, this has been Dear Cupid every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Signing out. Let's go.
Hey, one more minute. Buttercup, you
Well,
getting in the